you want to say I'm 4 weeks old? Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Happy Sunday, happy weekly vlog from me. This vlog is a little bit different. I thought I'd do like a chatty postpartum update at 4 weeks. I've not done one of these chatty sit downs in ages. So before I go on to my weekly vlogs, and we've got so much jam-packed for both boys the next couple of weeks, so before I go into like the family weekly vlogs and all the activities and things we're going to do, I just thought I'd just like round up everything about how I'm feeling 4 weeks postpartum, how Noah's doing, how his health's doing, how my health's doing, how we're settling in as a family of 4. So I literally just thought I'd round it all off and save me like bringing it up bit by bit in weekly vlogs that are more like how we're doing as a family and our activities. So yeah, I just thought I would do a little chit chat vlog. Go and grab your cuppa and let's jump into the vlog. So Noah is now, and I keep nearly calling him Arthur, but Noah is now, he is 24 days old. So he's literally in 3 or 4 days, he will be 4 weeks old, and it's gone so quick. I can't believe I've got a 4-week-old. Literally, it felt like 2 seconds ago I was in that hospital and we wasn't sure what was happening. But yeah, it's crazy that I have now got a 4-week-old. Although this is like week 4, he's only actually been home for 2 weeks properly because we've been in the hospital. So to me, it's like a little 2-week-old. We're settling in really well as a family of 4. I have said this in previous vlogs, I think, but I mean, I have discussed this with Sam. I personally find that as mums, it's harder to go from 0 to 1 child than 1 to 2. I feel like Noah has just slotted into our lives, and like it's like he's always been here. Because Sam's got Arthur and he's a toddler, Sam feels like it's been harder to go from 1 to 2 because obviously he's got to take on Arthur on board. Our lives anyway revolve around Arthur and his activities. Like we have soft play Saturdays that we always go to soft play on a Saturday. He has his toddler class on a Wednesday, football, swimming. We're just in our parents' era, and we love it. We love being parents and just doing all our activities for our little boys. But yeah, so Noah comes along to them activities. Obviously he's too small to join in yet, but it's just nice to go as a family of 4 and do all these experiences. We're actually going somewhere tomorrow, which I'll film for next week's vlog, which is really exciting. The only thing I've struggled with as a mother of 2 is the C-section recovery and how that's affected my parenting with Arthur. The C-section, obviously I spoke about, was absolutely brilliant and perfect. The recovery has been really tough because I am generally the one who like baths Arthur, puts him to bed, parents him throughout the day while Sam's at work, and I've not been able to do that because he is one heavy lad and I can't pick him up, so I can't put him in the bath and I can't put him on the chest of drawers on his nappy change to get him ready for bed. Sam's literally got to do everything. So I have struggled with that. I've struggled with that side of the postpartum recovery, which I knew was going to happen anyway. I knew that having a toddler and having a section was going to be tough, but I've only got 2 weeks left and then I'm 6 weeks postpartum. I can pick him up, I can drive, I can take him to soft play while Sam watches Noah, and I can just spend that bit more time with him on my own where I don't need Sam there because like I can't pick him up. Yeah, so I'm really excited for 2 weeks time just to spend more time with Arthur, because that's the only downfall of a section, is when you've got all the kids and you can't show up to them how you normally would. On the back end of that, Sam has really like stepped up. He's like the best dad ever. Arthur adores him and they've got like a really cute bond. So yeah, I'm grateful for Sam, and like he does everything for Arthur at the minute, which is a big help when you're postpartum C-section. The midwife come today and she's actually signed him off now, thank God. So he's 24 days and he's still being seen by the midwives. They were coming every 48 hours because of his weight and everything that happened in the section and after the section. He's now £8.5, which is brilliant. He was £8.8 born. And then the health visitor come last week, and obviously she was just telling me that, like, asking me about my mental health and how that's going on. So I just thought I'd briefly touch upon that in this vlog as well. So with Arthur, I never had any mental health or postpartum depression, baby blues, none of it. I literally never even cried, nothing. When the hormonal drop happened, it was just like Arthur was always there, and yeah, nothing really impacted me. Basically it's the same with Noah. I've never cried, I don't feel like overwhelmed or anything, which is good. But obviously she was telling me postpartum depression can kick in at 6 weeks, and obviously I'm only 4, but I don't think that's going to happen with me. I just love being a mum, and it was what I was meant to do, as cliche as that sounds. And like the newborn phase, I remember being so tired with Arthur because he did have me up all night. With Noah, I appreciate it a bit more because I know how fast it goes. Like, you blink and like Arthur's nearly 2. So with Noah, although I'm tired, I don't care because I'm trying to lap up that he's just a newborn for 8 weeks. So I appreciate the sleepless nights and I'll lap them up. Like, on a night, even when he's finished feeding and I've done his nappy, I'll just hold him for a bit even though I'm knackered and just look at him, because I'm thinking this is not going to be for much longer. I know how quick it goes. So yeah, one thing as going from like Arthur to Noah is I appreciate the newborn phase because I know they grow up so quick. It's so sad. Yeah, so anyway, coming off from what I was saying about the health visitor, she basically was saying that your postpartum mental health issues can kick in 6 weeks, which I don't think they will with me, which I'm quite happy about. And coming off the back of that, one thing that I picked up on that I did with Arthur and I've also done with Noah, and I don't know if this is for every mum in this situation, but I block out the emotion at first of like anything that's negative. Like when I had that birth with Arthur, I couldn't process it until 12 months after, and then I sat down and I was like, that was really bad what happened. And then the same with Noah, when he was in hospital and he was on this certain type of breathing machine, and obviously with my job I knew that the breathing machine he was on was bad, but I couldn't register that it was bad until Sam was like, you know, he's on CPAP and you know it's quite bad. And then only now, 4 weeks later, I'm like, he was on like a really bad, he was really ill, he was really poorly. He was on like high intensity a breathing machine, and then but I couldn't register it at the time. I was looking at him and I was like, oh, he's fine, but he wasn't fine. But yeah, that's something I do. I don't know if that's like normal with every mum in a negative situation, or maybe it's just my way of coping to think, oh, they'll be fine. But I did that with Noah and I did that with Arthur, and then now looking back I realised that I just blocked it out. Coming off from his sleep as well, I've actually decided to stop his formula because he's getting spots, hives, his skin's peeling, he's getting all the lactose milk allergy signs. So and then at night he's scrunching his legs, arching his back, he's sick constantly. So that never happened with Arthur because I breastfed him. He never had to be burped, I never used one muslin, he was never sick. So I've just gone back with Noah to solely breastfeeding. Now he's alert, well and awake throughout the day and throughout the night, and I've just fobbed the formula off because it just wasn't agreeing with him, his tummy and his skin. But now he's just solely breastfed, he's a lot more settled. I did say, like before having Noah, I'm going to try to do formula just so Sam can spend time with Noah and I can spend time with Arthur. But I had a lot of, looking back now, I had a lot of anxiety around feeding. With Arthur, I had no anxiety, even though I'd never breastfed a baby before. I was a first time mum, I had no anxiety. I was like, oh, has he fed enough? How many times has he fed today? I was just, none of that entered my mind. But with Noah, because he's been so poorly and he's been underweight and we've been in hospital. I am so anxious now about him feeding, which I never thought I'd have as a second time mum, but I'm so paranoid. Like, has he fed enough today? Has he fed enough in the night? Is he feeding for a long durable time? That's something I'm really struggling with at the minute, just feeding anxiety with Noah. So this app, which I'm going to show you, is absolutely brilliant. It's not like affiliated, I've not been asked to do this, but this has been a lifesaver. It is called Huckleberry, and basically you can log everything on here. So if I just show you on here, I've logged every breastfeed, every nappy. You can also do sleep when they're weaning. There's so many things on here, and you can pay extra for things, but I literally just do the free app. But I know off here how many times he's breastfed and how long for, which prevents my anxiety. Other than that, we're settling in really well, and I just thought I'd just round off our 4-week postpartum, how we're doing, just in a short video, just so I can get on to our more exciting and fun family vlog. So if you've got all the way to this end of this video, thank you, and I'll see you next week on my weekly vlog.